Hello everyone and welcome to another Grand Archive video. Today we'll be looking at the February 16th banned and restricted announcement after Ascent on Taro, and I'm also going to compare it to my predictions that I made a couple days ago on my video. It's been very hard to avoid the spoilers because I had work, so this came out, as you could see, 11 hours ago. I haven't seen anything. I have no idea if anything's been banned, if anything's not been banned. I muted all of the Grand Archive chats that I was in, and I just kind of wanted to have a completely, I guess, legit reaction to the ban list. And yeah, without further ado, I'd just like to get into it and kind of share my thoughts on what I think about it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I can already see, so we'll scroll down immediately to category 3. Crystal of Empowerment has been banned. That's new. I guess that's fair enough. No more broken Merlin players. I guess it wasn't really broken, but basically what Merlin used to do is they Crystal of Empowerment so they could bring out Majestic Spirit quicker and they could fireball for more, basically. So decent hit. I had originally put this at category 2 and said they wouldn't ban it, but I guess they did, so I was wrong. But yeah, and we will scroll down to category 2. Oh, actually, read what they say. Crystal Empowerment has been a mainstay in the competitive meta persistently. While the intention was to provide a cog in the strategy of level manipulation primarily for mage and cleric, it has proved to affect the game in more facets than intended, warping the tempo of the game. It limits design in other classes where it should be much harder to modulate levels compared to mage and cleric. However, an additional reason to ban it now rather than later is that Crystal has been overperforming in the current meta, even when used for its intended purpose. So, fair enough. I mean, yeah, Crystal was a pretty good card. And yeah, so now it's in category 3 and it has been banned. Moving to category 2, there have been no cards. There are no cards in category 2 anymore. So, no Pendragon. Wow, that's crazy. So, my theory of Pendragon and Taser Shot being on there were completely wrong. Erupting Rhapsody and Scepter of Lumina are now in category 1. That's very interesting. Both very good cards, but I did not see that coming. I'm surprised Veruca's still on here as well. Yeah, I guess we'll read this. Scepter of Lumina has proven to be extremely well utilized in water decks across the board. While there is the caveat that there's still relatively limited card pool, we hope to see Scepter of Lumina become a more conscious choice as opposed to an auto include as we release more sets. As for Erupting Rhapsody, we acknowledge its function in a combo deck that can create some polarizing matchups that can make for an enjoyable experiences. While we anticipate greater degrees of counterplay and more diverse decks to keep one strategy better in check, we're closely watching the meta develop into the release of MRC with the ban of Crystal Empowerment. Fair enough. Level modulation is a core design of Mage, Cleric and Tamer classes, and we feel it serves the power fantasy well. However, until end of turn, level bonuses can often lead to uncontrollable exponential increases in value, which makes it hard to plan future set design around. We plan to lean away from these types of effects and future sets in favor of more meta sustainable designs. And that is all for the BNR update. The next update will be March 4th, so that is in 2.5 weeks. Wow, so that's very interesting. So that, I believe, will be before Nats. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'll probably have it up on the screen now if I am. So I just checked, and NA Nats will be on March 2nd, so that'll be 2 days before the ban list. So Nats will happen on March 2nd, and the ban list will come out March 4th, so 2 days after. But obviously there are going to be a lot of regionals and stuff going on in the upcoming weeks to see how this kind of changes. So yeah, the only real change was Crystal getting banned. I'm very surprised that Pendragon hasn't seen any acknowledgement on this list. I guess they think Crux is in check. But yeah, this is basically what my predictions were. I'll put it up on screen now. I made no correct predictions, which is kind of funny. Well, that's all I really have for you today. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this ban list and if you think they made correct or wrong decisions in your opinion. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Before we end the video, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Card Merchant Nelson for sponsoring this video. They sell all sorts of trading card related products on their website, including Grand Archive singles and sealed product. If you spend $40 or more on Grand Archive singles, make sure to use code LeviTCG at checkout, as you'll receive 5% off on your entire order. Once again, huge thank you to Card Merchant Nelson, and I hope you enjoyed the video.